Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. This is the second part of the vest that we made in the last video. If you miss it, here I will share the first part where you are going to make the first steps, right? So here we are going to continue where we were. And remember that I told you that you should join. If you didn't know how to join, don't worry because here I will show you how I joined the other side. We are going to guide according to the granny that it's under the shoulder. I'm going to see and I'm going to leave the same distance between the flower, the granny I mean, that it's in the back and the one that it's in front. So here is where I started to join the second segment right in the corner. So right here, and I'm going to start the row in the wrong side. So here is where I'm going to insert my hook. We are going to continue with the same stitch. We were making the stitch by making waves, each one of 6 chains. And we are going to place the hook in the middle of the wave, so from there we can start, okay? So we are going to make 6 chains, then we will insert the hook in the middle of the next wave and single crochet, and like this we are going to continue until we finish the row. So see you at the end. Well, here we are. I finished with 6 chains, and here where we have the corners where we make the ears, right here you see in the joint of the 2 crannies we are going to make there a wave too. So here we finish in the wrong side. Now turn around, we are in the right side, and this is how we are going to join the sides. So now go up with 6 chains and we will make single crochet, then 6 chains. No, but remember that we are going to alternate the stitch, making also some leaves row, okay? So after the 6 chains in the next way right there, we are going to make 3 double crochet in the same space right there in the middle, leaving the last loop in hold, and we are going to bring them through and make 1 chain to close that will count as part of the 6 chains that we are going to make between waves. So again, in the next arch we are going to make a leaf, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row, making a leaf in each wave, okay? Remember that at the end of the leaf we make 1 chain to close and will count as part of the 6 chains that we have to make. So after the chain that we made to close, we are going to make only 5 chains, and like this we are going to continue the whole row. Well, here I am at the end of the row. I put a marker where we started, remember? So this row was made out of leaves. I made 12, so you must have 12 in the other side too, okay? Well, at the end we are going to make 2 chains, and right here where is the marker, I'm going to make the last double crochet for the edge. And at the end of the row I'm going to make again the waves row. So every time that we finish, we will turn around and we will start all over again. So I will go up with 6 chains, then single crochet in the next space. Like this, I'm going to make 3 rows of waves, and then I'm going to come back and make 1 row with leaves. Let me show you. I did get ahead. This is the other side. So I have 1 row with waves, leaves, 3 rows with waves, then leaves, and I finish with 2 rows of waves. At the end, I'm going to join with the same stitch. This will define the size of your vest, okay, according to your size. If you want to make a small size, probably this is enough, so you are ready to join. If you are making a large size, well, you are going to make more rows. With the last row with waves, we are going to join. Well, please at the end be careful that you leave this side straight, and we are going to continue. Please count your rows also in the other side too. Well, here I am. I finished with 2 rows with waves, and with the third row I'm going to join. So we are going to make first 3 chains, and we are going to insert the hook right in the middle of the, oh no, in the side, right? See, if not, we will have a distorted shape right there. So in the edge, we are going to insert the hook, and then slip one and continue making the 3 chains. Then in the next chain, single crochet, then 3 chains. You could make single crochet or just slip one, then 3 chains, and like this in zigzag is how we are going to join. If you have watched one of my videos, you know that this technique is the one that I use, because I like to blend the stitch with the joint. Like this, you won't have any extra pleat and it will look good. For you it's more comfortable using the embroidery needle, or you can join using the embroidery needle too. Then 3 chains, single crochet, or you can slip one like this in zigzag. We are going to make this in the other side too, to join. And remember that I suggest that you try on. Probably you will need to make more rows according for the size that you want this best for. So we will have something like this. Beautiful, right? Well, so once you finish to join, I'm going to show you how we are going to make the last rows of the bottom, also how we are going to decorate, and the last details. For now, finish to join both sides. Well, here we are going to define the long of the vest that we want. Here we finished to join, and please take into account that at the end we are going to make some fringes to decorate. So take that into account in the long of your vest. We are going to start in the wrong side because I want to have the leaves facing to the right side, okay? So that's why we are going to start here in the wrong side. We will start with 6 chains and then single crochet in the next wave. Again, 6 chains, and like this we are going to continue here in the bottom with the waves row, okay? Then we are going to make 1 row with leaves and see you there, okay? When you finish to make this waves row and then the leaves row, see you there, okay? And then I will show you how we are going to make the neckline, the sides, and everything. Well, guess what? I find the long of the vest enough. So I'm going to make this row the last one for the edge. So I'm going to change a little bit. After the leaf, I'm going to make waves and then a leaf. Then 5 chains, single crochet, 5 chains, and the leaf. So here 5 chains, single crochet, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and then the leaf. This will be the last row for the edge of the bottom of my vest, because I don't want to make this vest too long. This vest is mid short, okay? So like this is how I'm going to make the last row. Okay, this is how it looks. I love it. At the end we are going to iron and the stitch will look even better, and we are going to put some fringes there, but I will show you. Now I want to continue. Now that I finish here, I don't want to cut, so right away I'm going to make the last row in the front, in the first front, in the neck, and in the second front. So the stitch that we are going to make will be this one. We will go up with 5 chains and we are going to come back in the third chain. We are going to slip one and make the picot. Then 3 chains. we are going to insert the hook right in the joint and single crochet. Then 3 chains, 2 more. We are going to come back and slip 1 in the 3rd chain to make the picot. Then 3 chains in the joint or in the wave. You will see where you exactly have to insert your hook. You are going to calculate the spaces, okay? Try not to tight too much here at the end of this stitch, and also try not to skip too many spaces, because if not, it will distort. At the end, count how many picots you have to have the same number in the second front too. We are going to continue making this stitch all around the first front, the second front, and in the neck. Remember that I didn't close here to have the neck open, but here also we are going to make the stitch too, and also in the second front. So see you when you finish to make this final row. Well, now we are here in the sleeves. I'm going to make some rows with waves all around, and here probably I won't make any extra row with leaves, only with waves, and at the end I will just make one row with picots. But well, here before you make a decision, please try on and see if you need to reduce or not. I already try on, and in my case I will reduce a bit, so I will skip some spaces. I'm going to start right here on the top of the shoulders, and I'm going to make some rows with waves, and I will start with 6 chains, and at the end of this row I'm going to count how many arches or waves do I have to have the same number in the other slip too. But well, I will give you this tip. I always calculate how many waves or segments or stitches, whatever I do need for this sleeve. I already have the bottom and the body made, right? So I put the stitch all around my arm, and I calculate because, and a bit more, because this is the same stitch that I will use for the sleeve too. So this is the segments and the waves that I need. So I'm going to count to have the exact number too. But I'm going to add some extra waves from the number that I have here, because for the vest I feel that it should be a little bit loose, a bit, okay, just a bit. So I'm going to count how many do I have here in the example and in the exercise that I made, to see how many do I need, and I will add 4 more. So I will make 22 waves all around, okay? So I'm going to reduce, and I'm going to select the spaces to have 22 at the end all around. So I'm going to divide in the half. I'm going to have 11, and in the second half I will have 11 to have 22, or best I will make 12 and 12 in the other side. It's okay, because I want it a little bit loose and fresh, and yeah, so I will make 12 one side and 12 in the other side to have the exact number, so the shape won't disturb. What I'm making in this sleeve, we are going to make it in the other sleeve too, okay? So please make sure to have the exact number in both sleeves. I suggest also that you put a marker exactly where you are going to have the half of the waves, when you are going to have the 12 waves. So you can stop right there, and from there start counting the second part. Well, look, here I finished to make the sleeve. I made 6 rows with waves, and in the 7th row I made the picots. I made the same in the other side too. At the end, it's very important that we iron. You will see the difference. And also when we iron, I suggest that you respect the flowers, the popcorns. We want to iron just the rest around it. We are going to use a fabric humid under the iron, and we are going to press, and we are going to extend the stitch how we want it to be. How we iron is how it will look always, okay? The first time that we iron a garment that we have crochet will be key for the rest of the life of this project, okay? Well, so now at the end, we are going to use some fringes to decorate the bottom. And I'm going to use this yellow and 10 threads, okay, to make these fringes. And this is how I'm going to decorate the bottom. I'm going to use the green, so later when I want to hide the threads, I can hide the same color with the same piece, so it can perfectly blend. I will use all the colors so it could match. This is up to you, this is optional. And this will be the end of the second part. I want to show you how it looks once I iron it and how it looks. I'm going to take some pictures so I can share them on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, see you there too, because I share pictures, more reels, and also I'm new in TikTok, so I can see you there too, so we can be in touch, right? And with this we finish. I want to show you how you can put them at the end. We are going to use the hook, and here in the bottom is where we are going to place. Also, we are going to use the embroidery needle to hide these threads that we have here. What I do first always is that I put and I hide the embroidery needle through the project, and then I insert the threads, and then I can pass them through. And this is how I hide these threads. Well, then I cut the rest and I burn a bit, okay, just to make sure that this won't undo. And now I will cut the rest of the bottom of these yellow threads, and okay, here we are just making the last details. And in the bottom where the leaves are is where I'm going to place these fringes. And with this we finish. Please don't forget to iron, and this is optional. And like this we finish. I'm going to hide these threads too with embroidery needle. First I hide the embroidery needle through the project, and then I insert the threads of the fringes like this. And I will make the same with the other fringes too. Okay, and with this we finished. At the end we are going to cut the rest, okay? I always said that don't cut right away, please hide them a bit and then you burn out, and with this we finished. Well, so what do you think? I hope that you have enjoyed making this vest with me. I made it in my size, but here you can make it in the size that you need, right? Please don't forget to give me a like, to click the red button here below to subscribe, and don't forget to leave me a comment and to share this video if you like it. Stay tuned for coming videos, and also follow me in all my social media on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, everywhere. I will be there. So see you soon, and stay tuned. Okay, thank you so much for watching and arrive till the end. Take care. Bye bye.